Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Please, if this is your first time here, subscribe and turn on the notification bell. So in the last update about Twist of Fate, we saw how Pragya returns to India to punish Abhi, but Abhi and his family were already poor at the moment. Let us continue from there. The neighbor comes to Rambru's house and asks him to give some sugar. Rambru says okay. Aryan asks the neighbor if the grocery store is far, that she asks for sugar here. The lady says she is the house owner of this house and she can ask him. She scolds him and tells Aryan that he likes to spend on his papa's money. The lady asks Rambru to do his job and says it is not good to live on wife's money. Rambru says, I don't feel bad that my wife earns money as she brings prosperity home. Pragya regrets to come to India as she couldn't meet Abhi. Abhi comes there. Pragya turns and looks at him, but he is not there. Sushma asks what happened. Pragya says, I thought that manager asked Abhi to come as guests have come. Abhi says that what shall I do? He sits to sing. Sushma asks Pragya that if she doesn't find Abhi, then what would happen? Pragya says that then everything is a waste. If I don't show my power to him, then everything is useless to me. She says my sole purpose is to make him feel low. Abhi sings song, and Pragya hears the song and recalls Abhi singing on the stage the same song, and she gets emotional. Sushma asks what happened. Pragya asks that who is singing the song. The manager says that there is a bar nearby and someone is singing song there. Pragya excuses herself and goes from there. Abhi thinks of his moment with Pragya. Pragya is coming there. Abhi continues to sing. Pragya stops on the way and then continues walking. Abhi continues to sing. Pragya comes to the bar and looks for Abhi. Abhi completes the song and everyone gets up and applauds for his singing. Pragya tries to see Abhi's face and comes in front, but Abhi turns and goes. Pragya looks for him. Sushma waits for Pragya and thinks that Pragya might have went out. Abhi comes to the manager. Pragya asks the waiter that who was the singer who was singing here. Manager says Prashant is the local guy who stays here. Pragya gives him money. The waiter shows someone else's picture and keeps the money. Pragya comes there. Other waiter comes there. The waiter tells that someone asked for the singing and I showed Prashant's picture. The waiter says Abhi was singing the song here tonight. The waiter goes to tell Pragya. The manager gives 500 to Abhi. Abhi asks for more money. The manager gives him another 100 and asks waiter to give him wine. Abhi returns the money and asks him to give the money to his kids as today is his birthday and he takes the wine bottle. The waiter comes behind Pragya, but he is stopped by the hotel security guy. Pragya tells Sushma that she thought that it was him who was singing, but it was someone else. Sushma says that it is just in your mind. Abhi is going from there with his friend Sumit, and Abhi talks. Then Pragya says that that is Abhi's voice. Aryan tells Rambru that Prachi went. He says even I am going. Prachi tells the house owner that they will leave the house in a month. She tells that she can't bear anything, but she cannot bear anything against her husband. Rambru gets angry on Aryan and says that it is not the landlady's mistake. She didn't know about your husband's dream. He says I will go to her and tells her very soon that I will work. Prachi says I will not stay here. Rambru asks her to sit and have food. Sumit and Abhi are talking when Pragya is coming there. Abhi and Sumit talk about Prashant and his wife. Abhi asks him to call Garaf. Pragya is coming there. Abhi senses her presence and turns around, but he couldn't see her as someone is taking board from there. Abhi and Sumit ran away from there. Pragya comes there. Sushma comes behind Pragya. Pragya says sorry. Sushma says if I ask you not to think about him, then I won't work for you. She asks shall we eat food or sleep hungry? Pragya says let's go. Grandma asks Tanu if Abhi came. Tanu says no. Your Abhi haven't come. She taunts Grandma asking Abhi's name. Grandma says leave him today on his birthday. Tanu says your grandson brought me here. Grandma asks why did you marry him? She asks Tanu to go and bring Abhi. Rambru tells Prachi that the roti is cold, so it will keep it on her head to make it hot to save gas. Prachi says are you mad? Rambru says you gave 1 month's notice. You did right and asked if you will leave this house. Prachi says your family refused to accept me and give me respect, which I shall get, and you left your home. She says you are my husband for the world, but for me, you are my everything. A song plays in the background. Rambru says I didn't regret even a single day since I left home. He says I am always grounded because of you, and he praises her. for being with him always. Prachi says, you have left your family for me and fought with all the family member. She says, my biggest happiness is you. Rambru says, yes, I am. He asks her to give him Best Husband of the Year award. Pragya and Sushma are in the hotel. Tanu comes there and says that it is my favorite hotel. To get inside is a dream. Don't know when it will complete. She thinks that she has to go to a cheap hotel now. She sees Pragya in the mirror and says, Pragya. Tanu saying Pragya in the mirror. Pragya gets up and walks out with Sushma. Tanu gets inside the hotel, but she is stopped by the security. The lady security guard tells her that the hotel is not for her and asks her to look at herself. Tanu says she is Tanu Shri, a supermodel. The security guy asks Tanu to leave. Tanu thinks Pragya is dead. I shall not think that she is alive. Sushma asks Pragya to give the car keys and says she will drive. Pragya says okay, if you insist. Sushma says that it is good that we send the driver away. Now I will drive. Pragya says you love driving. Sushma says what is the use of buying the luxurious car if you don't drive? She calls the driver, but his number is not reachable. She gets worried. Pragya says she will ask for help and get down. Prachi asks Rambru how he will give his interview. Rambru begins talking about his startup. Prachi says, I am ready to invest in your startup. Rambru says you are great and you will get much returns. Prachi says your proposal is good. Rambru says my wife see my passion and hard work behind this startup. Prachi says even the investors will say it. You are the best. Abhi is drunk with his friend Sumit. Tanu comes there and asks from where did he get money to buy wine. Abhi says that he earned it. Tanu says you don't think about me or the family. Abhi says did you think about others? Tanu says she will get the chore door closed. His friend asks why he takes panga from Babi and asks if he doesn't get scared. Abhi says no. Pragya thinks to check the newspaper and says Tanu and her husband will be on page 3. I will check the newspaper. Tanu is about to see Pragya, but she misses to see her. Pragya comes back to the hotel and asks the manager if he knows any mechanic, as her car is not working. The manager says that he knows a mechanic who stays in the church nearby. Sushma calls Pragya's number and thinks that there is such bad network, and she gets down from the car. Tanu finds the car door open and thinks to steal something precious. She takes out the purse from the car, but Sushma stops her and says that it is my purse. You are stealing. She doesn't see her face. Tanu asks her to leave her and pushes her away. Pragya hears Sushma and comes to her. Sushma tells Pragya that a lady wanted to steal her purse, but she caught her and wanted to hand her over to the police, but the lady pushed her and escaped. Pragya says that he will watch the CCTV and get her arrested. She tells Sushma that the manager said that he will send someone to repair the car. The hotel security guy comes to Sumit and Abhi and tells them that the manager is calling him to repair someone's car. Abhi says that Sumit will not come today. Sumit says that they will come. He asks Abhi to come and help him so that he can get some money for his daughter's fees. Abhi agrees. Sumit says although you show that you don't have the heart, but you have it. Prachi gets a message from her office. She tells that she wants to be here with him and asks if he is all set. She wipes kumkum from his nose. He says, I am your kumkum and sings, and he asks for a kiss on his cheeks. Aryan comes there. Rambru says, I am married now, and says you would have come 5 minutes late. Aryan says then what would have happened? Prachi brings flour and keeps on his eyes. She makes him eat cut sugar and asks him to keep the flour in his pocket. Taiji tells that she came by train and asks Aliyah about everyone. Aliyah tells about everyone. Mitali asks Taiji when did she return. Taiji says that she couldn't stay there. Taiji scolds her and asks her to make tea. Aliyah says that there is a noise everywhere. Tanu thinks that she would have stolen that purse if she had not seen Pragya. Aliyah comes there and asks about Abhi. Tanu says that she has seen Pragya in a 5-star hotel. Pragya tells Sushma that they shall go by taxi and they will ask the manager to send the car to their place. Sushma says that she doesn't like to go by taxi as she is comfort conscious. The security guy comes to Pragya and tells that the mechanic is coming. Pragya calls the manager to thank him. Abhi and Sumit comes there. Aliyah shockingly asks Pragya. Suddenly, a heavy wind comes. Tanu closes the window and tells her that she saw her in the hotel and she entered the hotel somehow, but the security threw her out, seeing her clothes. Aliyah says that if she forgot that she have killed her, and asks, didn't you remember that you have sent Pradeep to fail her brakes? Aliyah says that Tanu is scared that she will lose her brother and that is why she thought that Pragya is alive, and she says that Pragya cannot go to a 5-star hotel and she would have gone to a big hotel with her brother. Tanu takes out her frustration that she is living a luxurious life with Abhi and she breaks a glass. She gets worried and thinks that something bad is going to happen with her. Sushma asks Abhi and Sumit if they are the mechanic. Abhi says yes. Sushma asks Pragya to give the car keys. Pragya doesn't look at Abhi. Sushma says it seems like rain will start soon. Pragya takes out the umbrella and gives to Sushma. Abhi tells Sumit that the rain is not heavy, that they will be drowned. Sumit asks him to be quiet and takes the key. Pragya tries to give the keys to Abhi, but she doesn't look at him due to the umbrella. Abhi hears Pragya's voice and looks on. Thank you everyone for watching. Please subscribe to this channel for more updates and please give this video a like and share it. Thank you.